Bitcoin has crossed the $120,000 level for the first time. It marks a milestone for the world's largest cryptocurrency. Well, that comes as US lawmakers debate a series of bills to provide the digital industry with some regulation. Well, the industry has received a boost from President Donald Trump, who's called himself the crypto president. So let's talk to crypto commentator Glen Goodman, who's with me now. Glen, always good to see you. And talk to me first about those regulations. What difference will they make if they're voted through?
An absolutely huge difference, and that's obviously the main reason why crypto prices, not just Bitcoin, but crypto prices across the board, have been rising in recent days. Everybody's anticipating these bills going through. Only one of them actually is set to be signed in the near future if it passes through Congress, which it probably will this week. That's the Genius Act, which hopes to regulate stable coins. And stable coins are basically sort of alternatives to the actual dollar, sort of tokens that represent dollars. So that's kind of a little bit obscure compared to the other act, the Clarity Act, which won't actually get signed into law until at the earliest later this year, but it's going to go through the House this week. The Clarity Act should really be called the Giving the Crypto Industry All Its Dreams Come True Act, because frankly, it's going to make life so much easier by allowing the categorization of many cryptos as commodities rather than securities. That sounds a bit technical, but it's very, very important. It means that they'll be able to bypass a lot of really onerous securities laws, makes it a lot easier for crypto companies to do business.
Yeah, and Glenn, so that's the one that may take a little while to sign through. But as you said, the Genius Act, and the important bit about that, and that might happen sooner, is about anonymity. Just explain that.
Yeah, this is really interesting because people have obviously used stable coins and all kinds of cryptocurrencies to transact anonymously. Criminals obviously use it for that reason, but not just criminals, also people in totalitarian states, people who for whatever reason don't want their identity to be seen. But the Genius Act would make everything really sort of US regulated and official and transparent. And that means KYC AML. In other words, companies that issue stable coins would have to find out who is using them and do identity checks, that kind of thing, which would push the criminals into the far fringes of the crypto world and make it harder for them to do business.
Yeah, and Glenn, the crucial thing here as well is that President Trump is portraying himself as this very pro-crypto president. So there could be some significant changes as a result, and that could be one of his legacies.
Yeah, absolutely. President Trump massively pro-crypto, and I can't pretend that I'm hugely in favor of all the private crypto business that his family has been conducting in recent months. I just feel it's a little bit too close to the presidency, this business side of things, but yeah. It doesn't seem to be breaking, as far as we know, any major laws.
Glenn, always good to talk to you. Thank you for the latest on that. That's Glen Goodman there, the crypto commentator. Appreciate your time.